I told Zachary to stay out of my life. 3 days later, he was carried into the hospital covered in blood, barely breathing. Dr. Smith said only his mate could pull him back. I held his ice-cold hand, but after everything he did, would he still hear me? I followed her to the parking lot. As I reached her, I gently held her hand and turned her towards me. The moment our skin made contact, I felt a tingling sensation that sent shivers down my spine. She looked up at me with her wide, shiny green eyes and thick lashes. Without hesitation, she touched my cheek and whispered the word I both longed and dreaded, mate, my mate. Suddenly, reality crashed down on me. Panicked, I pushed her away harshly. Confusion and hurt flickered in her eyes, making it evident she couldn't understand what was happening. I'm sorry, I murmured. I can't. Why? She asked, her voice breaking slightly. I don't want a mate. I don't want you. You are weak, immature. Don't you dare touch me. Keep your hands to yourself. As I stood there, stunned by his harsh words, a wave of hurt and confusion washed over me. I gathered my courage and looked into his piercing blue eyes. Why would you say that? I asked, my voice trembling. Aren't mates supposed to be a blessing? We're meant to be together. You don't get it, do you? Having a mate means vulnerability. It means a weakness that our enemies can exploit. You can't seriously think I can take a weak and ugly she-wolf like you, as my Luna. Before I could speak, a tall and gorgeous woman approached us. Her presence was commanding and she wore a smug expression that only heightened my despair. Hey Zach, are you waiting here for me, my love? Shall we leave for our date night? Who is this ugly duckling? She said, her tone dripping with disdain. She is nobody. Just some random girl who is trying so hard to get my attention, Zachary scoffed. He held the lady's hand and pulled her towards his chest. This beautiful and strong woman is my mate, soon to be my Luna, Michelle. Michelle smirked and looked down at me as if I were dirt beneath her shoes. Poor thing. Did you really think you stood a chance? Look at you. Pathetic. Face it, sweetie. You don't belong here. Run along before you embarrass yourself further. Zach, baby, why would you entertain such a cheap slut? I know you are kind. But stay away from these types, they won't hesitate to stoop to any level. Zachary's eyes shut for a brief moment and his jaw clenched. He regained his stoic face again and scoffed, and turned his attention back to Michelle. He grabbed her face and started kissing her passionately, as if to prove his point to me. My whole world shattered at that moment. For the first time in my life, I doubted myself. I lost all my hope in destiny, in mates and in the mate bond. Everything around me became still, and then I saw black and fell to the ground. As I settled behind my desk, the door burst open and Mason stormed in. What the hell happened at the club, Zach? Mason demanded, his eyes blazing with anger. I did what I had to do, Mason. I pushed her away. Why would you push away your mate? This is madness. She's too young. She won't be a strong Luna. She is vulnerable. Our pack needs a powerful Luna, not an 18-year-old kid. If something happens to her, I'd go crazy. I can't risk it. And I can't risk my pack's future. We have suffered enough already. I can't afford to be selfish at this time. You're a damn fool, Mason spat. Mates are supposed to be together, to make each other stronger. You're just running away from your own feelings. All you've done is break her heart, and yours in the process. What's done is done, I said, my voice hollow. Let me live with my misery. Just keep all this a secret, Mason. No one else needs to know. Mason stared at me, for a long moment, his anger slowly giving way to resignation. You're making a mistake, Zach. A big one. But if that's your choice, I'll respect it as your friend, but only for now. He turned and left. As I opened the door, a strong smell of fresh and woody cologne hit me. I saw Zachary sitting in my office. What the hell are you doing in my office? I asked with frustration. Hi, Amara. I know you were not expecting me here. I'm sorry for coming here unannounced, he said, standing from his seat, running his hands through his hair. Great, thanks for stopping by. Leave my office now. Amara, please give me a chance to speak. I need to know how you feel about this situation. I don't want to force you into anything, Zachary says pleadingly. I took a deep breath and continued. Start talking, Alpha, and make it quick. I know how I left things between us. 4 years back. I know I don't deserve your forgiveness. I know very well how you feel about me. Trust me, it was never my intention to hurt you. This time my pack desperately needs medical attention, Alpha. Greg tells me that you and one other doctor will be coming to Night Blood Pack. I just want to know, what's your take on that? Look, Alpha Gray, I seriously didn't know it was your pack that needed medical staff until I saw you today. So me and Dr. Ethan agreed to come to Night Blood Pack. Trust me, I don't want to see your face again, let alone helping you with anything. And as far as your lousy apology goes, save it. But I have already gave my word to my dad that I would go. As a doctor, it is my duty to help people in need. I can't go against that, even if it means I have to be in your pack for a while. Alpha Gray, don't give yourself so much importance here. Everything is not about you. I'm capable of deciding what's best for me. I haven't told anyone about me finding a mate or getting rejected. I would like to keep it that way. Anyway, me coming to your pack is a professional deal. So I don't want people unnecessarily knowing things about my personal life. Hurt flashes in his eyes. Sure, he says. Now if you'll excuse me, I have a patient to check on. With that I left my own office. She made her way to the dining table and took her seat after Mason. She looked at me with blank expression. Good morning, Alpha Gray. Keeping my composure, I replied. Good morning, Amara, Alpha. Amara insisting on moving to the house nearby our pack hospital. She says it would help her work more efficiently. I need your permission with that, Mason spoke. I placed the coffee mug little hard on the table. What? Why? Don't you like it here, Amara? If you don't like something, we can fix it for you. It's not like that, Alpha Gray. My job requires me to stay near the hospital. In case of any emergency, I can go there faster. Please allow me to stay near the pack hospital, says Amara. A flicker of disappointment crossed my face, but I quickly masked it. I took a deep breath, knowing this was a battle I wouldn't win. Well then, if that's what you want, you can move there. Amara and I sat near the lake, the night air cool and refreshing. Amara, you can call me by my name, you know. You don't have to be so formal with me, I said. Why would I call you without your title? I don't think we are friends or anything. So why pretend, she says, fury back in her tone. I let out a sigh. Amara, there's something I need to come clean with you. I'm really sorry for how I treated you 4 years back. I didn't realize back then how much I need you in my life. Please give me a chance to sort things between us. Can we start over? I say with full sincerity. She looks at me with a killer look. After a moment of silence, she asked, what are you even talking about? Where is Michelle, your mate? I didn't see her at the pack house. You were so in love with her. I thought you might have marked her already. She's not my mate or Luna. Why would she be here? She is not from my pack either, I said, my voice firm. Amara looked at me, surprise flickering in her eyes. For a moment, we just sat there, the truth hanging between us. The tension was palpable, but suddenly she stood up with a huff. I don't need this right now. I need to go home. I'm tired. She starts running, leaving my awkward ass behind. I heard a knock on my office door. Come in, I said. Zachary came in. Hi, Amara, he greeted, his tone soft. I shook my head to clear my thoughts. Good evening, Alpha Gray. I thought you and Mason left already, I replied, keeping my tone formal and face stoic. He sighed, clearly disappointed by my coldness. I think we need to talk about last night. There's nothing to talk about, I said, turning away to focus on some random patient file. We had a conversation. That's it. I forgot to thank you for accompanying me till home last night.